Hey folks, Chris here with RonBootsFarm. Today in this video we're going to be dealing with pear trees and fire blight. So this pear tree was here when we bought the place. Not sure how old it is, but it's been here for a while. And I noticed this winter, you can see right there's a dead limb and there's another one at the top. Didn't think too much about it, thought they were just dead. Again, wasn't sure what the history of the tree was. And last year we were busy working on the house, didn't pay much attention to it. But this year it bloomed out, had a bunch of blooms on it. I think I posted a picture on our Instagram account. If you haven't checked us out on Instagram, you can find us over there at RonBootsFarm. But I think I posted a picture of it there, and it was covered in blooms. And then all of a sudden I noticed they were all dying. You know, they shriveled up. You can see where the blooms were, and you can see some of the limbs had died back as well. And you can see that one right there. If I can get in, it's turned dark. So I'm pretty sure this tree has fire blight, and if you know anything about fire blight, there's not much you can do for it. Most suggestions say just cut off the affected limbs, burn them, or bag them up, get rid of them as soon as you can. This one's got it in quite a few places, so we're going to cut out as much as we can. I do know that there is a one website, Howard Garrett, he's a organic gardener, has a radio show out of Dallas, Fort Worth, that's syndicated across the country, and I know he has a sick tree treatment, and I believe he has some recommendations on fire blight, so I'm going to look those up as well, see what I can do. But today we're going to go ahead and get all this cut out, everything we can, before it spreads. Once it gets to the main trunk, there's not much you can do unless you can cut that piece of the trunk out, you know, cut that section, top of the tree out or whatever. So today we're just going to cut out as much as we can, and then I'm going to do some research and see what else we can do for the tree to strengthen it up to keep it from getting it, because fire blight's just I believe it's a bacterial infection. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it's a bacterial infection. Apples and pears are prone to it, and I think cedar trees are either prone to it or they can carry it. I'm not real sure on that. I'll see if I can find some links on fire blight and post them below. But I do know it affects pears and apples, and you have to watch out for it and try to get it as soon as it gets the tree. And we've let this one slip a little bit, so I'm going to try to cut it out and see if we can save it. Alright guys, as you can see, had to give that tree a severe haircut. It's a hot part of summer right now. Just got around the 1st of June. It's going to get even hotter, but it's already in the 90s. It's going to be 99, I think, this coming weekend. So hopefully the tree will make it through the summer, but it definitely wouldn't have made it long term if I hadn't went ahead and cut all that out. I think I did get all of the diseased parts that I could see cut out. Again, had to severely cut it back to get it, but I think I got it all. I'm cutting all the pieces up. You can see what's on the ground. I've already bagged up. I think that's my third or fourth bag. I'm cutting everything up into small pieces so that we can have it thrown away with the trash. We can't burn right now due to the heat. I'm not sure if we're actually in a burn ban, but I'm not sure that I would want to burn that. I don't have time to do it anytime coming up, and don't want that diseased material laying around, so we're going to go ahead and have it hauled off with the trash. So again, not the best time to do it. Probably should have done this earlier. If I'd have been paying attention, I would have noticed this earlier in the spring, or maybe even last winter, and we could have got it cut out then, but we didn't. So this is what we have to do. This tree already has some issues down here at the base. I guess when they planted it, whoever planted it before us, they drove a steel rebar down beside it, probably to hold it up. But they left it, and the tree grew around it, and then that was bent out, and I didn't want the kids to run into it and get stabbed or whatever, so we pulled it out. But now there's a hole down towards the base of the trunk. So there's already some issues with this tree, so we'll just have to see what happens. But we got it all cut out, and we'll watch it through the summer, try to give it some extra water. If y'all like this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up. If you hadn't already subscribed to the channel, we'd appreciate you subbing. And if you got any questions, comments, or things we could do to help this tree along, we'd appreciate you leaving them down in the comments, and we'll talk with you there. Catch you all in the next one.